Matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Phillies baseball starts right now. Zach Wheeler, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, I'll tell you, starting pitchers go, he's one of the best around. He's really found what works for him, and he's had a lot of success because of it. I think he expects to go out there and dominate every game he starts, and he usually does. No one should be surprised if he turns in a really solid start here.
Next up is Max Muncy. He will lead this one off today. First pitch on the way. And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one as we get underway in Philadelphia.
First pitch, 105.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll start this one at 269. 16 homers and 41 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
One out, nobody on. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Throwing to second, but he'll be in there with a double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's got the average of 285 here to start play. 17 home runs and 62 driven in. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Here's Wheeler on 1-1. And it's fouled away. Betts leads off second with one gone in the inning. And this is sent on the ground out to Seeger at short. And that's the second out. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against him. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Here now is Will Smith, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Comes set. The 0-1. Fouled away.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Now the 0-2. And another foul ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Dodgers leave 1. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Trevor Bauer, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt. And one of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
Now at the plate is Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. The 1-0 home.
Nope, that's a ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Now here's the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. Now the 1-0. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit softly on the ground to first. Reined in. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third.
With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup likes to run the bases. They like to run them aggressively. Stolen bases are not out of the equation. Taking the extra bag, putting the defense on blast right here. The key for this offense is getting guys on base to create havoc.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. 1-0 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To the left side, but it's well foul. The 1-1 home is a slider taken for a ball. The 2-1 home. And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover.
Might have wanted a little bit more pine tar before stepping up to the plate there. You know his teammates are going to give him a hard time about losing the old axe handle.
Still 2-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Phillies down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So now into the box is Justin Turner, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The 2-2.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Quinn comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Batting 6.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's focus on Gene Segura. Very athletic shortstop, has one of the best arms in the position, is really coming into his own offensively as well.
Here's Corey Seeger. And he fouls this one off. He'll start this one at 269. 4 home runs, and he's driven in 24. The 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Mccutchen, and that will end up a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And it's fouled away. Weekly hit towards first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 7. The center fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Now into the box, A.J. Pollock. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. First pitch on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Here it comes, 2-0. Ripped toward the gap in right. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
The batter will be Gavin Lux, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Ready with the 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The 2-0. Fouled away. The 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Harper, and foul. He's set. The 2-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. 1 left for LA. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew Mccutchen.
The left fielder.
Fouled off.
Andrew Mccutchen.
1-1 to Andrew Mccutchen. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Now a swing and a miss, and Mccutchen is set down for route number 1.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Reese Hoskins. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year. The windup and the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
I always felt this was the toughest pitch for me to pick up. A good executed slider, and that's exactly what happened right there. You get an ugly swing.
And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
The next 0-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. And he fouls this one off. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Bauer gets the sign, coming at him with the 0-1. Hit softly down the line at first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll move to the 3rd with no score.
Back now in Philadelphia, home of the Phillies, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. They enter the day near the top of the league in strikeouts, so this is a pitching staff that possesses a lot of dominant arms. One of them told me, the talent and pure stuff on this team is ridiculous. So as long as we're going after the hitters and commanding our pitches in the right spots, we'll have a lot of success. Most of the time that's the case, and that's because we trust in our abilities. It's pretty clear these guys are some of the best around at keeping the opposition off balance. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Trevor Bauer is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. And it's fouled away.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And the count will be full. Now the payoff pitch home. Grounded down the third baseline. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Mookie Betts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. 2 runs on the board after the home run by Mookie Betts. Number 17 for him on the season, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
So now to the plate, Chris Taylor. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn, he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. Still only 1 out in the inning. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Another 0-2 home. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
To the plate now, Will Smith. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. Struck out in his first at bat. The 1-0.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
2 out, nobody on.
Oh.
1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses ball 2.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 2-0 LA. Up Alec Bohm, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Now the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Slow little roller to third. He's got it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, Roman Quinn.
So to get his day started at the plate, Roman Quinn trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Quinn has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman, and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base, and he's thinking about second and third.
Ball even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
You don't want to walk this guy right here. He's got the one tool nobody can teach, and it does not slump, and that's speed. He gets on first base, and he causes havoc. I expect a challenge fastball.
Got him to go down swinging there. Roman Quinn becomes the second out in the bottom of the third.
Zach Wheeler.
At the plate now, Zach Wheeler, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Bauer's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On he pops it up. Seeger is there, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They trail things here 2-0. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives, and even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The third baseman, Justin.
First pitch on its way. Justin Turner is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
The 1-2. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Now that's popped up. Torreyes is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 5.
And while we have a moment here, let's look at the Phillies' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Next at the plate will be Corey Seeger. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Now it'll be A.J. Pollock. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
2 runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt, try and get a swing and a miss.
To 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes from Zach Wheeler.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Bat splinters as this is on the ground to first base. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The shortstop, Segura.
Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Turner's got it, and there's 1 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
And now here is Bryce Harper, grounded out in his last at bat. First pitch on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
At the plate, JT Realmuto. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Now the 1-0. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Rolled slowly to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. We played 4 full. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Phillies nothing. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And up next will be Gavin Lux.
Gavin Lux.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
In now, Trevor Bauer. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Here comes Wheeler's 0-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Lux aboard here at first with nobody out. And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there. Next to stand in is Max Muncy, a hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Too low, 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
The 1-1 fouled away. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Stepping in next, Mookie Betts, 2 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
With that base-running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
A runner on first with 2 away. Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Andrew Mccutchen.
First pitch on the way. Andrew Mccutchen will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Fouled off.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn, he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and Mccutchen is set down for out number 1. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Reese Hoskins. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's dead center for strike 1.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
And he'll put this away for the second out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the second baseman, Ronald Torreyes.
Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
2 out, nobody on. And he misses with it, 1-1. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're still down. It's 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Now here it comes.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor. A ball and no strikes. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Into the windup and the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
The 2-2. High and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Will Smith.
Now at the plate, Will Smith. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Two and 2 to the Dodgers catcher. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They're up 2-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Oh and 1, here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box now, Roman Quinn. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball, 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
And he struck him out. So double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Brad Miller will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. Oh, 0-2 the count to Miller.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Bauer gets the sign. Here's the delivery. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Phillies down in order. They're down 2-0. Number 48 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 48.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner.
The third baseman, Justin Turner.
First pitch of the AB now.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 2-0 home.
That's ball 3. 3-0. Aye. 3 balls, 1 strike. Aye. Got a full count.
And a good take there, as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Here's Corey Seeger. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. First offering.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-1. From the stretch. Turner on at first, nobody out. Lined hard toward right center. In there, a base hit.
Now back, the center fielder, A.J.
Striding in is A.J. Pollock. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch on its way. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. There's Seeger to second for one. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the 1 on the play.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
So now to the plate, Gavin Lux, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And they're runners at the corners now. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like that, the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Philly. Dodgers out in front, 2-0. Gene Seeger standing in. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Here's the pitch. Fouled away.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Lifted down the line in left, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. He swings and lines it to left. In there for extra bases, and there goes the perfect game. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
The left field.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Here's Andrew Mccutchen now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ball and no strikes. Here it is.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Up high. 2-1 now.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-1. Strike 2 swinging.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or potential double play ball.
Popped up. Muncy shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The first baseman, number 17, Reese Hoskins.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring up Reese Hoskins. First delivery to him. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Bauer pauses. Here it is on 1-0. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he takes a called strike 2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Edwin Rios is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. And now the first pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Still struggling at the plate with an average well under 200. 1 home run and just the 1 RBI to his credit so far. Behind 0-2 now. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far. As on cue, we give you a look at our starter comparison for these 2 guys in our 2-0 ball game. And now
Now in the box, Max Muncy. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball, back.
2-0 now. Bases are empty, one man out. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch. To 2-2 now. That's lifted the other way out to left. Mccutchen is after it, and that's in there. Base hit.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Mookie Betts will stride in one more time as we flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. First pitch of the AB now. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Muncy, the runner at second with one away. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, the next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
2-1 now to Mookie. Now the 2-1 is outside for a ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
One out and a runner on second base. And this is taken here for ball four. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
The left fielder, number 3.
Hector Neris takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Chris Taylor will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. From the belt, the pitch. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Hit hard toward the right side. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Into the box, Will Smith, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout. So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. first delivery to him. Turned on down the line. This is foul for the first strike. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, the strategy to walk the previous batter intentionally was sound. In my opinion, what wasn't sound was the execution of the last pitch, which was promptly deposited far beyond anyone's reach. That stings, but I don't fault the manager for trying to do the right thing.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. At the plate now, Seeger. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Seeger. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Harper is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Stepping up is A.J. Pollock. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Phillies nothing. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jimmy Nelson is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Zach McKinstry will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Ronald Torreyes. Now the first pitch.
1-0.
And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Nelson has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career. And over those innings, he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Count is 2-1.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. And This is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Now to the plate, Alec Bohm. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch on the way. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
At the plate, Roman Quinn. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. No hits to this point. Down and away, ball 1. Nelson rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Torreyes at second. Bohm on at first with nobody out. And he misses 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
In there, 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Didi Gregorius will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Nope. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Fouled off. The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. First and second now, 1 man out. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Stepping in now, Gene Segura, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
down.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Connor Brogdon enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. So now here is Gavin Lux, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Second baseman, Gavin Lux.
First pitch on the way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-1.
Aye. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Count still at 1-2. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
In now, Zach McKinstry, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Standing in now, Max Muncy, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. The 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Mccutchen is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So next to bat will be Mookie Betts, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Fly ball out toward left center field. Mccutchen finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Dodgers leave 1, but they're still in control, 7-0. Scott Alexander, a 6-foot 2-inch left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Now the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Looking at his career totals, Harper hits a little over the 270 mark. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
I think you could have an argument for that first pitch that it could have been off the plate, but there was certainly no debate with that one. That missed by a ton.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
I got the count 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
So now to the plate, JT Realmuto. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew Mccutchen.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Andrew Mccutchen. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. And now the first pitch. Two out, nobody on. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Philly down to their last strike. Line to the right side, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knob.
Next to bat will be Reese Hoskins, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pollock on the run, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
A 7-0 shutout final today. The Los Angeles Dodgers led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Trevor Bauer earned his 9th win of the year as he finished his 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Zach Wheeler pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.